Hello. As you know, we have been reading using up until now an audio file, but this time I want to try using a video file with the same intention. I will read the Greek text of John chapter 4 slowly. And I want you to read along with me as I read. First, listen to John chapter 4 being read, and then go back and watch your Greek text and read out loud along with me. So again, you will read the chapter, or listen, to the chapter 2 times. Once just for the ear, but the second time you will read out loud. We are getting used to the sounds of the Greek text and of the accents. Many words you will not understand, but many words you will recognize. And you will probably say to yourself, that is the aorist form of whatever verb that is, or that is, this noun is in the dative case or the genitive case, or this participle is a neuter participle. I hope that you begin to recognize participles because they are so very important for understanding the Greek New Testament. Now, please turn in your New Testament to John chapter 4, and I'm going to turn our camera from another angle, and I'm going to show you the text. It perhaps will not be so very well visible. My webcams are not the best. But the point is to listen to the text and to read along with me as best you can, especially the second time. Look at your New Testament and read your New Testament out loud as I read the text of John 4 slowly. Now I'm going to change cameras so that we are looking down from this angle and try not to show you my old head in the process. I will hold my New Testament as best I can so the camera, it's visible to the camera. You may or may not be able to see the words, but hopefully you will understand the microphone, the audio of the reading. John chapter 4 from the Greek New Testament. Hos un egno ha Jesus hoti ekusan hoi pharisaioi hoti Jesus pleonas mathetas poi kai baptize Ioannes. Kai toi ge Jesus autos uk baptizen al hoi mathetai autu. Afeken ten Judaian kai apelfen Palen is ten Galilean. Ede de auton di erchesthai dia tes Samareas. Erchetai un es Palen di erchesthai dia Sorry, I got confused at verse 5. Let's start at verse 5. Erchetai un es Paulin tes Samareas legamenen suchar plesion tu choriu ha edoken Yaakov to Yosef to quio autu en de eke pege tu Jacob ha un Jesus ke kopiakos ek tes hodoi porias ekafedzeta hutos epi te pege hora in hos hecte. Verse 7 at the top. Erchetai gune ek tes Samareas antlesai hudor. Lege aute ha Jesus. Das moi pain. Hoi gar mathetai autu apeleluthesan es ten Paulin. Hinne trophas agorasosen. Lege un auto he gune he samaritis. Hos su Judaios on par emu in aites unaikos samaritidos uses gar sun horntai Judaioi samaritais. Apecrese Jesus kai epen aute edes ten doreon tu theu kai tis estin ha legon soi dos moi pain su an etesas auton kai edokin an soi hudor zone. Lege autu he gune curie ute antlema eches kai ta frear estin bathu pothen un eches ta hudor ta zone me su mezon e tu patros hemon Yaakov hos edokin hemen ta frear kai autos ex autu epien kai hoi oi autu kai ta fremata autu apecrese Jesus kai epen aute. Pas ha pinon ek tu hudatos tutu dipsese palen. Hos de an pe ek tu hudatos, hu ego doso auto, u me dips esai es ton iona, alat to hudor, ho doso auto genesetai in auto pege udatos alemenu es zoen ionion lege pros auton he gune curie dos moi tuto to hudor henne me dipso mede di echomai insade ant lane. We're now at verse 16 here, and I will soon turn the page. Lege aute hupage phonison ton andra su kai else insade ape crece he gune kai epen auto uch echo andra lege aute ho Jesus Carlos epis hoti andra uk echo pentegar andras esches kai nun hon eches uk estin su aner tuto authes erekas lege auto egune curie theoro hote prophetes e su. Verse 20. Hoi pateres hemon in to hore tuto pros e kunesan kai humes legete hote in hierosolumos estin ho topos hopu pros kunen de lege aute ho Jesus pistue starting over verse 21 lege aute ho Jesus pistue moi gunai hote erchetai hora hote ute into ore tuto proskunete ho uk oidate emes proskunumen ho oidamen hoti he soteria ek ton judaion estin alla erchetai erchetai hora kai nun estin hote hoi alethenoi proskunitai proskunes usin to patri in pneumati kai aletheia. Kai gar ho pater toi utus zete tus proskununtas auton. Pneuma ho theos, kai tus proskununtas auton in pneumati kai aletheia de proskunen. Lege auto he gune. Oida hoti messias erchetai ho legomenos Christos. Hotan elthe ekenos anangele hemin apanta. Lege aute ho Jesus ego emi ho lalon soy. Verse 27. Kai epi tuto ilthan hoi mathetai autu kai ethalmadzon hoti meta gunaikos elale udes mentoi epen ti zetes e ti lales met autes afeken un ten hudrian autes he gune kai ap elthen es ten pollen kai lege tois anthropois. Verse 29. Deute idite anthropon hos epen moi panta hossa epoesa meti hutos estin ho Christos ex elthon ek tes Poleus kai erchanto pros auton. Ento metaxu eroton auton hoi mathetai legontes probi phage ho de epen autois ego brosen echo phagen en humes uk oidate. Elegon un hoi mathetai pros allelus metis enenken autophagen lege autois ha Jesus emon Roma estin hina poi eso ta thelema tu pempsantos me kai paleoso autu ta ergon. Verse 35. Humes legete hoti eti tetramenos estin kai ho therismos echeta edu lego humin eparapte tus ophthalmus humon kai theas aste tas choras hoti lukai esen pros theresmon. Ede ho theridmo, sorry, Ede, verse 36. I'll start with Ede. Ede ho theridzon, miston lambane, kai sunage karpon is zoen ionion, hinne ha speron hamu chaire kai ha theridzon. En gar tuto ho logos estin alethinos hoti, alos estin ho speron kai alos ho theridzon. Ego apestelai, verse 38. Ego apestela humas theridzin ho uch humes ke kopiakate. Aloi ke kopiakasin kai humes es ton kopon auton ais eleluthate. Verse 39. Ek de tes poleos ekenes poloi epistusan is auton ton samariton dia ton logon tes gunaikos maturusis hoti epen moi panta hossa epoiesa. Hos un elfan pros auton hoi samaritai eroton auton menai par autois kai emenin eke duo hemeras kai paulo pleus epistusan dia ton logon autu te de gunaiki elegon hoti uketi dia ten sen lalian pistu amen autoi kar ake ka amen kai oidamen hoti hutos estin alethos ho soter tu cosmo. We will stop. We will stop here with verse 42. And next week, we will ask you, or in week 3, we will ask you to translate, to listen to this video, watch this video, and especially to read the Greek text of John 4, verses 1 to 42, the Samaritan woman and her meeting with Jesus. Now, the continuation of this story is actually in the New Testament, not really in Luke chapter 9. If you look in Luke chapter 9, you will find something about another visit to Samaria. And the two disciples, James and John, actually the John who wrote the Gospel of John, and his brother, had some words to say about the Samaritans to Jesus. And perhaps as a result, John included this story in his gospel, which we don't find in any of the other 3 gospels. But the real continuation of this chapter and the meeting of the Samaritan woman with Jesus is found in Acts chapter 8, the first half of that chapter. And perhaps you can go and read that chapter, Acts chapter 8, and get the continuation of what happened as a result of Jesus' visit to Samaria. You may not want to read it in Greek yet, translate it. I won't require you to translate Acts chapter 8 yet. Luke's writings are a bit more difficult than John's writings, but read it in your Urdu Bible or an English Bible if you like, and find out what Jesus meant when he said that some speiron, some are sowing, and some are theridzon, some are reaping. Jesus sowed when he went to Samaria, and he did reap, but there was much more reaping that we find about in John chapter 8. In Acts chapter 8. So read that story in Acts chapter 8 and find out the continuation. What Jesus meant when he said, some have sown and others will reap. And I hope that we will have the joy of reaping the seeds that have been sown by Jesus and his Holy Spirit now and in the future.